Celtics Postgame Live is presented by your New England Ford dealers and Ford Trucks, America's best-selling trucks for 49 years.
This lineup might be unstoppable. JT for three.
What we're watching right here, this is dangerous.
In his first game back, Jayson Tatum absolutely electric. 15, 12, and 7. And the Celtics, they win it with him 120-100, completely dominating in that second half against the Mavericks. Welcome, everyone, to Celtics Post-Game Live. Caleb Barrett and Eddie House here with you. Eddie, what are your thoughts on JT being back?
Well, he looked good. I thought he was going to be on a minute restriction somewhere around 18 to 22, but he played 27 minutes, and I think his legs, he found his legs after he dunked that basketball. Then he made that step back three in the corner. And in the second half, I think he got his second win, and he was able to just go out there and be the Jayson Tatum that everybody is accustomed to seeing. Ends up with a double-double, and everybody was talking about him coming back so fast. And it looks like modern-day medicine and all those things and the doctors and the training staff, they did a fantastic job, and he did a great job getting himself ready and prepared for this, because he didn't look like he missed a beat except right there at the beginning of the first half.
Yeah, you mentioned that. I mean, he did start 0 for 6, and then he went on to make his last 5 shots going into that second half, 12 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 dimes. And then it just started to find his flow. Was there a part of the game that you looked at him and said, all right, he's JT again. He's starting to get back?
Well, I think where it started was him rebounding the basketball, just getting involved in the game. A good pass right there, passing the ball, seeing the game, and just feeling the game out and not forcing anything. And I think that's where he was thriving early on. He wasn't making shots, but he was doing things to still affect the team, to have an opportunity to win this basketball game. And then once the shots started falling down, especially after that dunk, he got the proverbial monkey off his back, and now he looked amazing in the second half.
Amazing, too, to see the Jays going into this game and into the rest of the season. You know, it's been, what is Jayson Tatum going to be like now with this new elevated version of Jaylen Brown? And both of them finishing combined 14 dimes for 39 points. What'd you make of the two and the duo being back?
I mean, they've been able to play together. We've seen this before. It's the people that haven't really watched the Celtics on a night-in, night-out basis and covered them the way we have, and they've been doing this since they got together, you know. And I don't think, the one thing about them, they're great teammates, and on top of that, not only being great teammates, they want to play with each other. They want to prove all the naysayers wrong, and they want to win another championship. And if JT continues to play like this, we add a top 5 player to the team we already have, and Detroit has kind of been squandering wins away. We could mess around and go get that number 1 seed, or if we want to get comfortable with the number 2, that could be comfortable too. But I like to win out instead of limping in.
No kidding. Second in the East, still 120-100. They get it done here tonight. Jaylen Brown being a factor as well, finishing with 24, 7, and 7. Yes. He's standing by with Abby Chin postgame.
Jaylen, congratulations. This was a 10-point game going into the fourth. How were you guys able to put it away?
Just get some stops, and then we got out in transition and got some easy wins.
The feeling in here was electric tonight. What was it like having your guy back in Jayson Tatum?
It was amazing. You know, it's been a long time. Just want to make sure we go through all the protocols to make sure he stay healthy, but he looked good to me, and we just got to keep building off of that.
You guys got a little 2-man game going there in the fourth quarter. What is the process like for you working him back in?
You know, I'm kind of filling it out as well. Like, you know, I threw the lob just to see kind of like, you know, where he's feeling and stuff like that. But, you know, we got 18, 19 games left before the playoffs, and that's what matters the most.
Jaylen, thank you. Congrats.
Thank you.
Jaylen Brown finishing this game off with his guy JT, 120-100. The Jays get it done. And Jayson Tatum, as Eddie mentioned, in just 27 minutes, he finishes in his debut with a double-double. We got so many more highlights to dive into after this, and Scalabrine is joining next.
Celtics Post-Game Live is presented by your New England.
Pritchard looks behind him. Oh, yeah, there it is. On the follow. Zero is back in the scoring column. Yeah, that got this place going. Oh, come on. JT pumps it, shoots it, sticks it.
Jayson Tatum is back, and his first bucket, of course, being a dunk. After putback, dunk, and then just seconds later, Scal, he goes off, does his step back three, hits it before the half. He started off 0-6 and then absolutely flourished to 15, 12, and 7. What do you think?
I was shocked. I was shocked at how good he was, how good he could move, his getting downhill, his defense. How about his rebounding?
Yeah.
He's up there hit by the rim. I was shocked. Shout out to all the people that work with him to get him to this point, because like this changes a lot of things right now, the way that he played today. We look it's bigger, more athletic, and it's going to be tough for people to stop us. We're going to learn a lot about this team this week.
And more dangerous. And look at who thrived in this game. Peyton Pritchard thrived. Remember the last 2 out of 3 games, he had 0 points. You know, when you become the focal point of a team's defense and you're the number 2 option or you're the number 1 option at night, or they say we got to take him away, you can't do that with this team right now. You're looking to try to slow down Jayson Tatum. You're looking to slow down Jaylen Brown. Then Derek White, he flourished tonight as well.
Sure.
Kada went out there and balled out. I thought we did a great job moving the ball. We moved
all night.
Yeah, all night, and we had 13 at half. And I think we finished with 29 assists. 47. So we had 16 assists in the second half. That ball was hopping around. And making shots is a part of that. But also thought our defense was on point as well.
It picked up in the second half.
Yeah.
In the first half, it felt like we were just like celebrating the moment. You know, the Jayson Tatum coming back, Cooper Flagg is here. It just felt like a really high-level exhibition game. You remember when we went to Rome and it was buzz everywhere? It felt like that. Second half, Celtics got back down to locking in and defending and being active with their hands. So I'm interested. This week, look, the Dallas Mavericks got in 4 in the morning. They had a back-to-back. Like, we did what we were supposed to do, but it is going to get really interesting. Cleveland, San Antonio, Oklahoma City, I can't wait.
Oh, yeah, a big test, a big challenge ahead of them. And it's also interesting and great to see Jayson Tatum and just those jitters, like how he would handle all of the moment. And I felt like that second half, he just unleashed.
Well, ever since the dunk, right?
Yeah.
I actually think he missed the dunk, and that was going to bring down the house, right? He smiled as he was running back. We've all had those moments where we do something and we're like, oh, man, it ain't that serious, and then we lock in. So I always thought him getting downhill, missing the dunk, actually kind of got him going. And then from that point on, he looked like the same Jayson Tatum that we had last season.
Yeah, he did. And the one thing about it is, like right there, using his strength, and he was pushing off of that right leg.
No question.
Yeah, so I'm looking at that like that thing's strong, and he's only going to get stronger. The question is how he's going to feel tomorrow. You know, because this is a different type of. When you play in the game, it's different from
maybe
a scrimmage or.
Yeah, the only thing I would say about that is like they didn't manage his minutes at all.
No,
so they must already know what he's going to do. Like they probably already tested him 20 times over to finally get to this point to know that he's going to recover.
I thought he was only going to play 18 to 20.
That's
Yeah, I was going to say, were you surprised by having 27 minutes? I thought he was going to play maybe 15, 18, 20.
Nothing besides the buzz. Nothing. If I didn't know, if I just dropped down from Mars.